fighting this guy, DC, you know as well as anyone, it makes for a suffocating night at the office. Here he is, Khabib Nurmagomedov, putting his status as one of the best fighters on the planet on the line yet again tonight.
He does it every time he steps foot in the octagon. When they say it's suffocating, they talk about the strength of Khabib. Even our teammates say it does not feel like you're going with a lightweight.
Right.
You feel like you're fighting a light heavyweight. And what do you expect from a guy that spent his childhood wrestling with bears? He is so strong, he's so physical, and the hard work and the intensity of which he trains with only shows when he steps foot in the octagon. One of the most skilled guys the UFC has ever seen. We always talk about the wrestling and the grappling and the sambo, but don't sleep on Khabib Nurmagomedov striking.
And we saw shades of that in the McGregor fight. Javier Mendez says at times he likes to go southpaw in training. He can't hold me.
Nah, he can't hold me now. But it's okay, it's okay. You can't win them all, Khabib.
All right, so Islam Makhachev getting back on the proven ground here tonight, putting his undisputed UFC lightweight championship on the line. So much to love about this man's mixed martial arts acumen, his fight IQ, and you got to think it's going to take the very best out of his opponent to wrest the belt away.
Anyone that hopes to beat Makhachev has to be on their game. Your wrestling's got to be on point. Your striking's got to be on point. But more than anything, you have to have a steel mind. You cannot break in front of Makhachev because he will then drown you. This guy is a champion for a reason. And as you have seen time and time again, Hezbollah joins the Dagestanis in the octagon.
Perhaps that's an X factor tonight. The great Hezbollah in the corner of Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev set to fight Khabib, the Eagle Nurmagomedov. Tail of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. Well, file this under a matchup you thought you would never see. Your former AKA teammates, Islam Makhachev and Khabib Nurmagomedov. It's a fascinating matchup, and tonight we will finally find out which of these two men is really better in mixed martial arts.
You know, the fact that people talk about it so much tells you how good and interesting a matchup is. You have Islam Makhachev, who is a better striker than Khabib Nurmagomedov, but then you have Khabib, who is just an absolute dog. He's gonna press forward, you may hit him, he will not take a step back. This matchup is so fun to watch. I've experienced it before. Luckily, you guys get to do that tonight. It's gonna be fun.
Makhachev gets the single leg takedown, well played. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. All of that body weight on his opponent.
He's got all the weight on the upper body. His feet are free to do whatever. But the arm stuck between the legs. He is now going to start dropping hammer fists. He's going to start dropping elbows. This is one of the nastiest positions in all of fighting.
Lands a big elbow there. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Oh, nice elbow there from the top. The ground and pound is working tonight. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Nurmagomedov getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out. 2 minutes to go. All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise.
I love it. I love all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet. Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Nice jab by Islam Makhachev.
He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
1 minute to go here in the opening round. Effective punch from the clinch there by Islam Makhachev. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Collar tie here in the clinch.
He does a great job getting out of that clinch position. Oh, that's a nice strike.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Round 2 straight ahead.
Take a deep breath. Breathe, relax. Okay, that was perfect. Great control on the ground, but I need you to be more active after those submissions.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Nurmagomedov going for the takedown here, but he misses.
Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single collar tie.
Pretty good jab there by Islam Makhachev. All right, he gets the takedown now, DC. We'll see what he can do in this advantageous spot.
He set it up beautifully. Let's see if he can now take full advantage of it.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Makhachev's in half guard.
Now he's in side control. And now, I think he's looking for a submission. He's gonna start to chase the arm triangle. I think he's got it, it's deep.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Man, look at that damage on the right side of his body. Starting to really bruise now. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground, though. These guys were going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Another takedown lands. He passes the half. Now he's going full mount. Great job landing from the top position.
Nurmagomedov's trying to get a triangle submission here. Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, what's he doing now? He goes belly down.
He goes belly down to try to get the finish.
Oh, he's out.
Notice how his opponent circled back off to his right. back towards the side that his opponent was on, got his hips all the way across to release the pressure off of his arm. Beautiful submission defense.
15 seconds remain in the round. Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Take a deep breath. Now listen, we probably lost that round. The only reason we lost it is because you're waiting on him. I need you to be firm.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight.
Big double leg level change.
Pretty accurate there from bottom position. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
All right, let's see if the crowd can be mature as they get to the north-south position. Nice shot lands from the bottom.
Relentless pressure from the top by Makhachev.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah. Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Makhachev's going for the sub here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard.
Right to side control, yep.
Makhachev's back in full mount.
Beautiful transition.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Makhachev's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish the technique.
Knee on belly, big strikes landing here. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, take a seat, sit down, relax, take a drink, slow that heart rate down. Listen, I want you to keep doing what you're doing. Focus on that.
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you gotta change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Oh, nice hammer fist there by Islam Makhachev. Lands the ground and pound strike.
Nice. Oh, he's attacking choke now.
Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight.
Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position. In the half guard.
Now drops inside that closed guard.
Oh, watch the arm here.
Oh, arms in tight. Oh, the submission defense holds up, he gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhooks. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Nurmagomedov's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
Nice transition.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Khabib's back in half guard.
Get them out here.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe. Great shot to the top position.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
Excellent work last round. Take a deep breath. Now this round, same thing. Let's take him down and control him. He has no answer for you down there.
All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound strike.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Finds his range with the jab.
Oh, that's wonderful. Over and over, this guy's getting hit right in his face.
Taken down by Islam Makhachev. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
There it is. Now he's running him out. This is a terrible position.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Nurmagomedov. Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
He passed the half guard. Oh, right into mount. Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
Makhachev's back in full mount.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. And look at him attack in the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air, used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Makhachev.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Oh, there's a takedown attempt. Man, it doesn't take a lot of these kicks to produce redness. Look at the left side of his body there. Nasty. Well, he is clearly losing this fight. It has not been his best performance, but he can change all of that with a late submission.
He struggled because he had... Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent. Now he's going full mount.
Final seconds of the fight. Oh, he's setting up an armbar now.
Arms are deep.
What a fight! 25 minutes turned in. All right, so there it is, the final horn, a lifetime of work, all building to this moment, and the underdog challenger comes up large with his striking game tonight. He's going to be the new champ.
I mean, he came up big in a massive spot. He was the underdog. He wasn't supposed to get this done. He relied on what got him here, the striking, to take the title from the long-reigning champion.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
All right, so Khabib Nurmagomedov, the winner by decision. Competitive fight at times, but late, of course, your former teammate pulled away and, again, left no stone unturned in preparation and gets the desired result.
He's one of those guys that prepares himself so thoroughly that it does not matter where the fight takes place. The guy is a tremendous grappler. His striking has developed, and it was all shown tonight in this huge decision victory. He was dominant tonight, as we have come to expect